Hi guys, it's Adam and welcome to a charity shop haul. So it's going to be a very quick one today. I'm going to show you what I got, price I paid, and price I hope to get back. If I don't know what I can get back, I'm going to put it in the corner there when I'm editing this video. Paid up on a couple of bits, which I'll show you first, but no doubt there's going to still be profit in them. First off, the one I really shouldn't have paid up for. Paid £2 for this Rayman PS1 Platinum. Yeah, not going to get much back for that. I think even on FBA it's like £8 or £9. On eBay I believe it's going to be like, I don't know. I think the last time I sold it for like £7. But what I'm going to do with that one, and this is a little tip for if you pay up for anything, right? What you can do is you can bundle these with other games. And then say like I could bundle that with 2 or 3 other like mediocre games, and then get some more money out of it. And provided that you've not paid too much for the other games, you know, you still made good profit on it. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. So it's a nice little tip that, and bundling things up. Darren Smart's talked about this. Adds perceived value, and sometimes it can make people pay up slightly for the bundle because they're getting more. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that one. Right, so that was my first one. I got Croc PS1 Platinum. As you can see this sticker here, it's worn. So I'm going to change the case, and then that's going to go up to FBA. For actually surprisingly about £15 on that. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, because the last one I sold it on eBay, and I'm sure I got less than a tenner for it. So yeah, that was good. That was £2. I know it doesn't say it, but that was £2. I got Horrid Henry DS Missions of Mischief, I believe it is. £1.75 paid. Sold that before on FBA for £11.99. I imagine I'll get back similar money. Might be a little less, might be a little more, but similar money on that. And that comes complete with your insert, your manual, and your cartridge. When I say insert, I mean this black thing here. So yeah, that's alright for £1.75. I got this Harry Potter game, although I actually didn't, because this was the only one I didn't check. Don't even ask me why I didn't check. Maybe the woman had asked me to put my card in, because I was checking these things while she was like scanning them through. And I was paying on card, so maybe she asked me to put my card in at that moment just when I got to this one, and then I forgot to check it, but I don't know. But the good thing is, what's in there is Spyro the Dragon, so I'm not going to lose money on it. What I'll do is probably just sell that as is in that case. Obviously remove that and remove that. Just sell that as is in that case. I'm sure I'll get something like a £5 for it, maybe a little less, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going for. I might put prices up there. But yeah, I've got to get some money back for it, haven't I? So that's that one. And I paid £1 for that, so that wasn't too bad. So I've not failed too much on that one. Rugrats, and that is all complete. It always annoys me opening the PS1 cases, because they seem to get like, I don't know whether you know whether other people who sell video games have this problem, but they seem to get stuck there. I don't know why. I think the manual gets caught or something, but that always happens to me. But anyway, so that's got the insert, you know, the front cover, cover art, the insert, the manual, or whatever you want to call it, and the game. So that's good. Going to change the case for this one because it is a little bit cracked. Don't know whether you see there. And that'll go to FBA for about a tenner, so not a fantastic profit on that, but I couldn't leave it. And yeah, as I say, I paid £2 for that one. Next, I took a complete punt on this Versus for £1. Turns out it's not really worth that much, so I bundle that with something else and get my money out of it. But that's sometimes what you have to do. You have to just, you know, take the hit, get your money back out of it, or maybe a small profit, and then reinvest. So that's the only thing you can do, really. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. I do make a point of sharing my fails on this channel. I have done. I mean, I didn't used to do loads in the start, but I am starting, you know, like the last few months I've started to show a lot more of my fails, because it educates people. It's all an education. It's not just about what sells really well. Equally as important is what doesn't sell well. The problem is, on these videos, if I say to you, like, PS1, Jurassic Park, The Lost World is a fail, don't pick it up, it's worth £2. I don't actually know whether it is worth £2, by the way, but I'm just doing it as an example. But, like, don't pick it up, it's terrible. Then you might be out in the field and you might be like, oh no, did he say that was a fail, or did he say that's worth picking up? So that's the downside of talking about fails on videos, but I think it is worth it. And I actually did that today with another item I'm going to show you, so I'll get onto that in a minute. I made a rookie mistake. So I got this TY2, new and sealed. Obviously there's a bit of wear to the seal, but I didn't realise the disc has come out of place. So what I'll do with that, you know, I know some people have said that you can, like, get the disc back in place or something somehow. I'm sure people have been able to do that, but I don't know, like, you put pressure on, you try and get the disc, I don't know. I haven't a clue what I'm saying, but I'm sure people have actually been able to do it before, where you put the disc back in place. Paid £3 for that, but even, you know, if I send it in as used, you know, obviously I peel the seal off, and I make sure the disc is in good condition, and then I put it back in place. I should be able to get about 15 quid for that. So, you know, from £3 I'm quids in anyway, but that would have been like 25, 30 quid, or maybe even a little bit more if it had been, you know, if the disc would have been just nice in place. But I'm not sending it in like that. So, yeah, that's that one. I got this Guitar Hero. This one's completely sealed. As you can see there, it's got the PS2 seal on, as did that one. And that was £2, probably looking to get back about £15 on FBA, maybe a little bit more. So that's that one. Next was a book box set, Disney My Favourite Adventures, for £4.99. Paid up for that one because it's worth £49.99 on Amazon. About 600,000 in books, so I will send that in. I'm not too clued up with rankings in books, but I'm happy to send that in at 600,000. I don't think that's like a terrible rank. As I say, I'm not really clued up, but I'm sure it's going to sell fairly quickly. So yeah, happy to send that one in. Some bits and bobs of media. Basically, I got this game here. This was £1, and this was the thing that I didn't know whether it was a fail or whether it was good to pick up. Paid £1 for it. It is missing one of the cards, but I thought if it was a bolo, even if it was missing one of the cards, I better pick it up because the pieces might be worth some money. So paid £1 on that, and then there was a young lad serving, and box sets were meant to be £3, and he said, oh, you can just have them for £1 each. He didn't really care, he didn't know what he was doing or anything, young lad in there. And then the older chap who's the manager there came over and said, oh no, they're meant to be £3 each, but don't worry, just give it to him for £1 anyway, because he buys a lot. So there's another reason, you know, to be networking all the time with people, because they give you money off, they give you a helping hand. So yeah, that was really nice of him. So basically, I'm not too sure about that one. That one's like £4, but I thought, I don't see those regularly. So you know what? If I put a sealed Harry Potter in a bundle, or maybe with like a book box set or a book bundle, it might go better. So I thought I'd just pick that up anyway. But that one, like, Amazon are coming in at like £4, but randomly there's a load of FBA offers for like £12. So I really don't know on that one, but I picked it up. But the reason I got this, and that one's like £8 on FBA, so that's not too bad. But I'll get all my money back in this one. This is a £30 box set, so really happy with that one. So, you know, that one will probably just go in a bundle or something. And as I say, I'm going to have to do a bit more research on that one, because it has got a phenomenal rank. So I think even if I did send it in above the Amazon price, I might just catch a sale anyway. But I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable doing that, really. I don't like selling many things, you know, where Amazon are on the listing. I did a lot of that back when I first started, and I don't like doing it anymore. I just feel as if customers are just going to go to Amazon, aren't they? I mean, if you've got a third-party seller or you've got Amazon, what are you going to choose? You know, with the same price, of a similar price, you're going to choose Amazon. So, yeah, I just don't know. But anyway, that's that one. I got this top trunk for 99p. I wouldn't have bothered picking it up, although it is new and sealed. On Amazon, it's got a rank of just below 500,000 in toys. That's not going to be sent in anymore. Generally, I'm just rethinking my strategy with Amazon just because of the long-term storage things next year. So, yeah, that will go on eBay, I imagine, for anywhere between £5 and £10. I'll let you know up there if it's any more. I think £5 to £10, that's probably about right. So that's all that, that's all the media and stuff. I got this Buckaroo for $2.99. I don't know the price on this, so refer to up there. Got it, as I say, I got it for $2.99. As you can see the little stamp there. It is a Disney Store exclusive. And I'm hoping maybe £10 plus, but you'll see up there anyway. Shame it didn't have Woody or anything, because that would have been pretty cool to have Woody on him. But yeah, don't even know whether you made a Woody. I imagine so, because it just lends itself to Woody, that. I mean, you just put him on there, or Jessie maybe. But yeah, so that was that one. And that was a nice find, because generally I find like a lot of Mickey Mouses and Minnie Mouses, and they're all great, they go fine, you know, they're alright sellers. They are a little bit slow, but, you know, they're alright, they sell. But I don't really find many of those unusual plushies. I mean, I found that Monsters Inc. one, and I found that Harry Potter one that was really good, and that'll be in a sales update in the next few days. Or it might actually, the sales update might have already come out. But yeah, I don't really find many of the unusual ones, so that was quite nice to find a bullseye. I got 4 of these enamelled and embossed Coke glasses for 20p each, and the other 3 are in there. So yeah, that was nice, you know, 20p each. I don't expect I'm going to get a lot back on there, maybe £10 to £15. And I don't think I need to bother putting prices up there for that one, because I think that's probably about on the money, maybe a little bit more, but, you know, nothing amazing on them. I have actually, or did I sell it? I think I sold it. I sold one for like, I don't know, 7 or 8 quid on its own, but it took forever to go. So I'm thinking maybe like £4 each in a bundle, so like maybe 16 quid, but I don't know. And then finally, I got some new old stock. So you antique or vintage people, you'll like this sort of stuff. So I got this Flash new and sealed washing powder, or not washing up liquid. Like, I think it's washing powder. God knows. But anyway, that's that one. I paid £3 for that. Don't quite know price on these, so I'm going to put them up there. But I'm hoping, I did do a bit of research, I'm hoping 15 minimum on that one. So I got that one. I got 2 of these Purcell ones, again for £3 each. Put that there, and then there's the other one. And hopefully on them again, 15, maybe 20. And then finally, I paid up on this one because I thought this was the pick of the bunch. Now, that's just going off my own knowledge. I have very little knowledge of this stuff. But I think this might be the pick of the bunch, and this is Omo. So this might be maybe 25, something like that. I don't expect much more. As I say, if I'm wrong, I'll just put prices up there, because I don't want to be giving you, you know, what's the word? Unfactual? Is that a word? Unfactual information? Not factual. Right, I'll say that. I don't want to be giving you not factual information. But yeah, I'm hoping that one's the pick of a bunch. I'll get a bit more for that. So, essentially I paid £14 for those 4. Oh, God. I hope that's not damaged it much. No, okay, it's not damaged it. Hopefully, if that one is like 20 or 25, then that'll be basically all my money back, and then the others are pure profit. But there's definitely money in them. The vintage, they have all not got barcodes, so that makes them pre-1974, which is great. So, I imagine they're probably early 70s, because it says 25, yeah, it says 25.5p. Now, the pre-decimal, or decimal currency came in 71. Was it December of 71 or January of 71? Anyway, it was near the end of the year or near the start of the year, I know that. And so they would have had, surely they would have had a different price on that. They would have had like it in pre-decimal currency. So I imagine that dates these to early 70s. Am I right? Have I just worked it out randomly there? But I don't know. So maybe early 70s? I mean, if I've worked that out correctly, then that's awesome, because I've just learnt a bit more knowledge of them. Because if I can date them pre-74 without the barcode and then post-71 because of the prices they're using, then I know that these are between 1971 and 1974. So that's cool. Maybe I've just dated them, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll leave it there, guys, because we're getting on. Was this not meant to be a speed haul? Did I say that at the start of this? I don't know. But anyway, we'll leave it there, guys. If it was meant to be a speed haul, well, it's not been, has it? So, yeah, leave it there, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.